Hey everybody, it's Vladimir, and if you are preparing for the Professional Scrum Master Level 1 exam, you are in the right place. In this video, we'll talk about Daily Scrum. Let's get started. The Daily Scrum meeting is a key inspect and adapt meeting for the development team. It is an internal meeting, not a status meeting, for example, to update the stakeholders. No, we do that during the sprint review event. The whole purpose of this meeting, of Daily Scrum, is to inspect the progress towards the sprint goal and synchronization of the development team members. You already know that after inspection comes adaptation. According to the Scrum Guide, all Scrum events besides the sprint are formal opportunities to inspect and adapt something. Daily Scrum is always 15 minutes. Yes, it can end sooner if the purpose of the meeting is achieved. If you finish, for example, in 10 minutes, the development team goes back to work, maybe to replan, maybe to adapt. The development team does not spend the next 5 minutes talking about other things. When I say always 15 minutes, I mean regardless of the length of the sprint. And of course the number of developers. This is an important point because the length of the other events is affected. Changes when you change the length of the sprint. For example, if the sprint is 2 weeks, sprint planning becomes 4 hours. During the Daily Scrum, the development team plans the work for the next 24 hours. It is held at the same time and place to minimize or reduce complexity. The structure of the meeting is not defined by scrum.org, but they give us an example with 3 questions each developer should answer. What did I do yesterday to achieve the sprint goal? What will I do today to achieve the sprint goal? Do I see any impediments that would endanger the sprint goal? By the way, these questions are paraphrased. They're not exactly as they're written in the Scrum Guide, but that's okay. You need to remember that this meeting structure is not mandatory. Some Scrum teams prefer not the questions, but an open discussion instead. Let's talk about the words participate and attend. This is important for the PSM1 exam. Who participates, talks in this meeting? Only the development team. Others can attend, but the Scrum Master needs to make sure they do not interrupt the meeting. Who is required to attend? Again, the development team. Yes, in this context, the word attend means to be present at the meeting, not necessarily to talk, just to be there and listen. But the word required is key here. Others can attend the meeting, for example, the product owner, that's okay. But should the product owner attend the meeting, the Daily Scrum? No, that's not necessary. Should the development team attend the meeting? Yes, this is necessary. Quite simply said, the Daily Scrum meeting helps the self-organizing team inspect, synchronize, adapt, and do their job better as a result. Let's recap. Daily Scrum is a key inspect and adapt internal meeting for the development team only. They inspect progress towards the sprint goal. Daily Scrum is always a 15-minute meeting, no matter the sprint length or the number of developers in the team. Daily Scrum takes place at the same time and place to reduce complexity. The Scrum Master ensures that the development team has the meeting, but the development team is responsible for conducting the meeting. Daily Scrum is not a status meeting. The 3 questions in the Scrum Guide are not required. They are not mandatory, but it's good for you to know them. If others attend the meeting, for example, the product owner, the Scrum Master makes sure they do not interrupt. During Daily Scrum, the development team plans the work for the next 24 hours. Now, if you are preparing for the Professional Scrum Master Level 1 exam or you just want to master the Scrum Framework, be sure to check out my online course called Scrum Master Certification Training and PSM1 Sample Exams. There, you will find 3 hours and a half of video content plus 160 high-quality sample exam questions. Basically, these are 2 sample exams that simulate the real one. You will have 60 minutes for each and an 85% passing score. It's an amazing learning tool as well. Go to the first link in the description to learn more. If you have found this video helpful, Make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video, helping you master the Scrum Framework. My name is Vladimir Raykov. Thank you for watching, stay purposeful, and I will see you in the next one.